Welcome. My name is Barbara Belmont, and I'm a holistic stress reduction practitioner. And I use a variety of methods and have for many years since 2013. And so I use EFT, I use emotion code, body code, and now the belief code. And I want to do a demonstration on myself, which I've really started doing these, and I realize I really like doing it to show what belief code can do for you, what the emotion code and body code can do for you. But these methods are basically created and developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson, and he is at the discoverhealing.com website, and you want to check it out and research and look at all the different training programs he has. I don't do any training. I just work with clients using these methods. But any training, anything in regards to that, you would go through the discoverhealing.com and look at the different ways they do it. They start out with emotion code. That's the level 1, then body code, and then the belief code, which I find the belief code is looking for faulty belief systems. Things like negative programs, limiting beliefs, faulty core beliefs, as well as the faulty core identity. And so today I was let's see, let me share the screen and just show you the website for Dr. Nelson and where. So you can see that on my screen. So as I said, and I love this method. So it's basically finding and correcting the root causes of trapped emotions and imbalance in minutes with the simplest, easiest energy healing methods and trainings developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. So please check that out. So what I was going to do today for myself is to basically work on procrastination. Who hasn't procrastinated? I've been looking at this, working on this in different ways. One of the things I cleared up was my fear of success and my fear of failure. So that connects to the procrastination. But when I tested myself this morning, I still have a belief system in regards a faulty belief system that's contributing to my procrastination, because it's the end of the year, the new year starting, and like there's some things I want to do, and I've been just kind of procrastinating on starting it. So let me just get into, just bear with me. I want to share the screen again, but I want to share. I just want to share the app, and for some reason it's not coming up as well as I would like. So just bear with me. Here we go. I'm getting the body code. Yep. Okay. So I have that on. And so let me go back into, let's see if I can. So thank you for bearing with me. All right. So here is the screen that I look at. I look at when I do a session. And so here are the beliefs categories. All right. 7 categories. Here's the body code. There's 6 categories there of potential imbalances that contribute to your issues, as well as the trapped emotions that all of us have, many of these. And this is our emotional baggage. So I love finding these and releasing them. And what I'm going to be using today is a method of basically muscle testing myself. There's a lot of ways of doing this. Sway test. I'm going to use the ring on ring method to get my answers. So any information on that is also at discoverhealing.com. So let's just go into, I'm going to ask myself some questions. All right, using the muscle testing. All right. Do I have a belief system that is contributing to my procrastination? Yes. Do I have a fear of success? No. Do I have a fear of failure? No. But as I said previously, I had cleared that up. And so I want to find out from this belief what kind of belief system it is. Is it a basic? Yes. So this is including up to 4 negative programs, 3 limiting beliefs, a faulty core belief, and a faulty core identity. So let's go in. So I'm going to ask, do I have a negative program? Yes. Okay. I'm going to each side, which side it is. It says survival, safety, and security is huge here. Left. Control. That's interesting. Okay, so each of these beliefs, what we're talking about is a subjective view held by your subconscious mind that something is true or false, right or wrong, and is the filter through which life is viewed and experienced. Beliefs represent a broad and absolute truth created by self-conclusion, suggestion, or inheritance. So we're in the area here of survival belief relationships in regards it's affecting us here. And now I'm looking for a negative statement. So I said, I'm looking for a negative program, and it's in one of 4 sections. It's sending to me section 2. 6. A negative program. I won't be able to stop. All right. Do I have another negative program? No, I don't. I have a limiting belief, however. All right. Limiting belief. We go back. So what I'm doing now is I'm determining what are these faulty beliefs? Where are they on the on this app? Then I'll figure out the trapped emotions and any imbalances that are giving those beliefs power, and we want to disempower them. So this limiting belief is on the right side. It's again in survival. This is in worth. Again, has all this explanation on this. Again, we're in the survival belief relationships, right? And now I'm looking for the negative statements, this limiting belief I have. It's in section 6. Okay. All right. 2, 6, 8. So a limiting belief of intelligent people don't make mistakes. And the truth is we all make mistakes. But I have this limiting belief of intelligent people don't make mistakes. All right. Do I need to know? I don't need to know anything about these. Just I just can tell you that at some point in my life, these were something I concluded. All right. And we just assume that all of these are my own conclusions, though sometimes I get a sense that it could be suggested or inherited. So any other limiting beliefs? Yes. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me as we go through this. All right. Again, in survival. Sabotage. Right. Right. Yeah. 7 sections. It's an odd row. No, it's an even. It's in section 6. Hmm. Oh. 6, 8. So this is a limiting belief of I need to suffer. And you can see all the other ones that are potentials there, but that is not where my muscle testing sent me. Okay. Any other limiting belief? No, there's a faulty core belief though. So now we're looking for the faulty core belief. Again, in survival. It's in the worth section. Okay. 6. Okay. Even 2, 4, 6, 8. This is interesting. And sometimes I do see this. This is quite common, actually. We have the same, sometimes it's the same limiting belief as it is the faulty core belief. And intelligent people don't make mistakes. Okay. All right. So again, there's only one faulty core belief. So do I have a faulty core identity? And I do. Survival. Worth. Now this is sending me to section 4. Okay. So it's an even row, 2, 6. Oh, interesting. Faulty core identity is I don't deserve to have my dream job. And I can say my dream job is what I am doing right now, but I'm just, and I can see how this could be this playing out in regards to procrastination, in regards to what I'm doing now. There's more things that I want to do. I want to do more videos like this on a regular basis. Okay. So, all right. So when I read this back, so we look at that first negative program of I won't be able to stop because why is that? Intelligent people don't make mistakes. Why is that? I need to suffer. Why is that? Intelligent people don't make mistakes. Why is that? I don't deserve to have my dream job. So this is how I read these back to people. And when I'm looking at this, sometimes I can see how it connects and the client has to make their own, like, can they see these? Because these are all subconscious beliefs. Sometimes we can see, and I can see aspects of these. I really can. And each person has to make their own mind up in regards to that. And sometimes we can't see these because these are, as we go through from a negative program to the faulty core identity, it's like, it's more unconscious, subconscious, when you get down to the faulty core belief and the faulty core identity. But it's interesting how that we see the two that are the same, and that is quite common. All right, so now is there anything else? No, there isn't any other beliefs. So now I'm going to go to I can go to the emotion code chart. Okay. So, because I always start with trapped emotions, that's my personal style, because those, many of our issues and things we have that are bothering us, that are in our way, we have trapped emotions. And these trapped emotions can be from any point in time of our life. And so let me find out. It's in B. So there's a trapped emotion of failure. This is certainly relating to procrastination because I have failed at things or felt like I have failed. Things didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I have a trapped emotion. So is that one? Yes. Is that mine? Because these are personal and are common to me. You can also have inherited, you can have them absorbed. There's many different ways of these trapped emotions. So this is mine. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a magnet and I'm going to run it over my governing meridian. Okay. All right. At least 3 swipes. Our intention releasing that failure. Yeah. Right. Did I release that? Yes. Any other trapped emotions? Yes. Is that an A, B? So the next one that's coming up is frustration. Is that one? Yes. Okay. Frustration. All right. Is this mine? No. Is that absorbed? Is that inherited? So I have an inherited and frustration from one of my ancestors. Is that through my mother? No, this is through my father. And this can go back many, many generations. So, and we also, I do have a child. So did I pass it to? No, I did not. So did my father inherit it? Yes. Did he get it from his father? No, he got it from his mother. Now, did she inherit it? No. So it started with her and it was so powerful, whatever happened, that, that, this trapped inside her. So let me go to trapped emotions that we just did and give you the, want to see more like the inherited. And this is the same way that you can inherit your eye color from your father or the shape of your nose from your mother. You can also inherit trapped emotions from your biological parents received at the moment of conception. Some inherited energies may go back many generations. Some may have colored your personality in an undesirable way or may have caused you to have significant emotional and physical issues. So the emotion is more likely to be passed from a parent to a child if the original emotional experience was significant and powerful. So whatever happened to my grandmother, and I don't know, this was significant to her. And so she passed that along. And it's just the trapped emotion is a ball of vibrating energy about the size of a clenched fist. Okay. Can be anywhere in our body. And as it says here, they can lodge anywhere in the body where they can exert a distorting force on your energy field, which can lead to all kinds of physical and emotional issues. So that is the inherited ones. And the other one that I had released was just a common trapped emotion to me of failure. And I'm going to release this frustration in a minute. So, but let's do that first. So on inherited, I do 10 swipes. All right. Our intention is releasing this inherited trapped emotion of frustration. Now I'm yawning, which is a sign. Sometimes people yawn when I release these. It just feels so good to yawn. So these are I just released that inherited one. So now if you go back to the common trapped emotions, again, these are just vibrational frequency that are generated by your organs and glands in response to stress, an experience, a negative thought, or imbalance in your body. So you can read these. And when I work with the client, we show these to them and I show them so they understand. And then at the end, I will send them a copy of what we released and the explanations to help them. Okay, so let's go back. All right. All right, any other trapped emotions? There isn't. So then I go to the body code. This is amazing. These are all the other imbalances, though trapped emotions are part of the body code as well. So I can get to it that way as well. And that's what I just did to explain to you what those were. All right. So what else here? Left hand energy. Okay, these are left post-traumatic physical trauma. And I find those are usually I usually start with the trapped emotions, and physical trauma is usually next. And you can see what we're talking about here is the physical trauma energy. It's a vibrational frequency that may become stuck in the body during an intense trauma that is physically shocking or stressful. Usually we process and release these automatically, but it became stuck because it was very extreme, or if my body was already imbalanced in some way. I could have been tired, something else was going on. So, and these are the areas, the type of energy could come from trauma, such as these, falls, hits, car accidents, illnesses, usually extreme, or a surgery. Okay. So do I have one physical trauma? No, one. I have 5 of these. Okay. And do I need to know anything about them? No, I don't need to know when it took place. All right. Is anything associated with those? Because if sometimes there's an association, I need to release that first. And so then I just follow the directions here. All right. Our intention is to release the physical trauma energy. I have 5 of them. I'm just releasing them completely, easily, and gently. And did I release those? Yes. All right. Any other imbalance here? Yes. Back to energy. Left. Post. This is a mental energy. Okay. Left side, right side. Is this a memory field? Memory fields are interesting. It's like a rain cloud that follows one everywhere. So how many memory is that one? We have 2 of them. You can read the explanations here. It's simply the energy of memory stored in my energy field. And these can develop from events that are troubling and difficult to move past. Or if any memory or type of memory is often recalled, focusing on past rejections, for example. As I said, it can be compared to a rain cloud that follows one everywhere. And it prevents us from moving forward in life and letting go of the past. And it can also exert an effect on one's mood and general emotional resilience. And these are often located in one's face and therefore could potentially interfere with your brow chakra or the third eye here, as well as the eyes. Do I need to know more about them? I don't need to know when these took place. So it was over a period of time. I don't need to know the particular memories in though. It's just the collection of those memories. But I could, if my subconscious wanted me to ask more questions, it would send me here to find the ages. Okay. It's rarely necessary to identify an associated imbalance with the memory field, but so it's not, is there any associated? No, there isn't. So to release these, same thing here. Our intention is release these 2 memory fields. Put these memory fields in the past where they belong so I can move forward. Love it. All right, anything else? No, I get a no on, so there's no other imbalances. So now I can go back and release all of those beliefs, these faulty beliefs. All right, our intention is releasing the following beliefs. We'll be able to stop. Intelligent people don't make mistakes. I need to suffer. Intelligent people don't make mistakes. And finally, I don't deserve to have my dream job. Okay, so now we're at this stage here, near the end. I've cleared those, that discovered the beliefs. We've cleared up all of the imbalances that we're giving those beliefs power. Then I release the beliefs. And now from here, my body, everybody has what's called a subconscious gap at the end. We address the subconscious gap because, it's like a bookshelf. Here you have and I've just released these books that are on the bookshelf. What we want to do is just put those books all together so they're all lined up on the shelf. Or in some cases, a replacement belief needs to be added. So we use these positive statements down here. Like if it's a negative program, it's a positive program. If it's a limiting belief, it's now a strengthening belief. Empowering core belief were the faulty core beliefs, and empowering core identity. So I love using those phrases, but do I need just to remove the subconscious gap just by, no, now it's asking me, now I do need replacement beliefs. Okay, so do I need for all of them? No. First one, second, the third one, fourth and fifth. So this is I need a positive one. And this is where the app, it's really, really awesome. Cool. All right. Oops. We're in survival again. So this is replacing I need to suffer. Okay. Oops. This is in my worth. Okay. So down here on this app, we have positive statements. Okay. I didn't write down each of these where they came from, and I could do that because this whole app is set up so that it's like the reverse, but I'm just curious where it's going to send me. All right. Section 6. This is sending me, everyone makes mistakes, including me, and it's okay. So that is a strengthening belief. And it's okay. All right. So I'm just adding the following. All right. The strengthening belief of everyone makes mistakes, including me, and it's okay. Yeah, I certainly can see, as when you're dealing with procrastination, because I have seen it where in regards to procrastination, where people don't want to move forward because they're afraid of making a mistake. And because lots of stuff have happened when they've made a mistake. Somebody said something, or so that's where that fear of failure or fear of success comes in, which is a subcategory of this procrastination. So now I've just cleared up. So that's basically the end of the of using the app. And so we're at the end, and then I usually ask how many days of processing and integration. All right, but anything else? No. How many days of processing and integration? 1, 2, this is 3 days. So, and usually over that time period, I'm drinking a lot of water and I'm just noticing the shifts, and the integration part is what I really, really love. And like, when I start seeing, the integration is where you're starting seeing the shifts, and they can be very, very subtle. So I'll post on wherever I post this, on what I noticed in regards to my procrastination. Again, it's at the beginning of the year. There's some things that I want to start and get done, clearing up, and so I'm just, don't want this in my way. I want to be successful in that. So I appreciate all your, anybody who stayed through this whole thing. You need to reach out to me for any, I offer a free consultation of what your issues are, see if we're a good connection. And then if you are, then we can move forward and work together. And I work mostly online like this through Zoom. And so just call me, or basically go to my website at www.barbaraebelmont.com, send me a message and we'll connect. And I'd love to hear from you. But any training in regards to the emotion code, body code, or the belief code, go to the discoverhealing.com website and check it out. So I'd love to hear from you, and I'll keep you posted. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.